It's time for Highlands basketball tonight from Natrona Heights, Pennsylvania. It is senior night. The Highlands Golden Rams hosting the Knoch Knights on senior night. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik, cameraman Dan upstairs, and tonight we will honor our senior boys. And let's go to public address announcer Bill Heasley.
He's being escorted by his parents, Sandy and Todd, his brother Dylan and Tyler, his sisters Brooke and Lindsay, and his cousin Eliza. He has played basketball for 10 years as a center. Michael is undecided about his plans after graduation. But good luck to Michael and his family. Look at that. Again, congratulations to Mike Walworth and his family. Next, we have Cody Hubert. Cody is escorted by his mom, Lisa, and with his father, Curtis, watching from heaven. He has played basketball for 8 years and is a forward. After graduation, Cody plans to attend a 4-year college to study sports management. Good luck, Cody and his family. And next, we have Jimmy Kunz. Jimmy is escorted by his parents, Tom and Kathy, and his sister, Susie. He has played basketball for 12 years and is a guard. After graduation, Jimmy plans to attend Eastern Michigan University to play baseball and major in pre-med. Good luck to Jimmy Kunst and his family. Next up, we have Landon Signorella. Landon is escorted by his parents, Nate and Carrie, and his brothers, Ryan and Dylan. He has played basketball for 10 years and is a power forward. Landon is undecided about his plans after graduation. Good luck to Landon and his family. Next, we have Dominic Stover. Dom is escorted by his mom, Katie, his stepmom, Amanda, his sister, Zoe, and brothers, Will and Brady. He has played basketball for 7 years and is a guard. After graduation, Dom plans to attend CCAC. Good luck to Dom and his family. Last but not least, of the Highlands seniors, Chandler Timmons. Chandler is escorted by his parents, Dan and Liz, sister Aubrey, and brothers Braden and Daniel. He played basketball for 14 years and is a power forward. After graduation, Chandler plans to attend college. Good luck to Chandler and his family.
I can't believe it, but we finally run out of Timmons. All right, Mike Choma and I will be back with the pregame. It's Highlands and Knoch, and it's right after this. All right, we are back after that senior night festivities. Thanks to Bill Heasley, of course, for all his help. He's Mike Choma, I'm Mike Pavlik. And Dean, we have senior night here. It's an important game, but why?
Well, number one, rivalry game, you love them. Number two, still about the seeding, Mike. Highlands has second place locked on, but we're looking at possibly jumping into the top 5 based on what happened on Tuesday night with South Allegheny getting upset. Knoch, they could go as high as 3, win tonight, and Freeport loses. But again, like I said, they're going to be in also. They're a very young team, so I think that's very important too, where their city's going to be.
Well, the first time these two teams played out at Knoch, the score looked lopsided, but it was actually closer than that.
3-point game in the third quarter, Mike, and again, they did an outstanding job on their floor. They had 12 3-pointers. Tina Finucane went nuts, 26 points. That was his high for the year. So again, they're a young team, get great experience here tonight in front of a big crowd. And again, it's going to be very interesting tonight to see how both teams play.
To that point, they have 4 freshmen that get meaningful minutes. So we will see them, and they will be something as the years go on. All right, keys to tonight's game.
Well, they're young. We're going to have senior bodies against freshman bodies. I like our chances there. Number 2, though, we got to run them off that 3-point line, Mike. 12 3-pointers, way too much. And again, I think, like I said, if we get our transition game going, things should go well. But again, it's going to be a great experience for everybody in front of a big crowd tonight.
Rams wrap up their regular season home schedule here tonight. They've lost only one time on their home floor. Let's see if they can keep it up. It's Highlands and Knoch, and it's right after this. We are set for senior night, the Knoch Knights. A special hello to James Snyder whenever he comes out, by the way. The Knoch Knights under third-year coach Alan Bauman, 7-13. They are in the playoffs, 5-4 in Section 1.
And a very young team, Mike, as you'll see. They start freshman. And he will start number 21, Tegan Finucane. We talked about him in the pregame, Mike. 6'1" freshman, averages 16 points a game. Number 44, Zane Pasek, 6'10", Mike, also a freshman, averages 3 points a game. Number 22 is Caden Spencer, 6' sophomore. He averages 5 points a game. And number 10, James Snyder, averages 5 points a game.
That's our new buddy.
Yep. And don't forget the coach's son, number 0, Jackson Bauman, 6'2". I'm going to say it one more time, Mike. Freshman, averages 11 points a game.
Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. Dan Timmons Painting to beautify and protect.
And tonight, Mike, we'll have a different starting lineup for the Golden Rams.
It's a senior night starting lineup.
And we have 5 seniors in the starting lineup. They'll start number 5, Dom Stobert, 5'8" senior. Cody Hubert, 5'7" senior, number 41, the most popular guy in the house. They love all their seniors. I hope he jumps tonight. Jumps center. Landon Signorello wears number 4.
And Dean, we finally run out of Signorellas.
How about that? 6'4" senior. Also 6'4" senior, number 0, Chandler Timmons. And yes, there's holy water left and no more Timmons. And number 1, senior, 6'3", Jimmy Kuntz, averages 18 points a game.
All right, starting lineups, as always, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting for all your commercial and industrial painting needs. And yes, epoxy flooring, they got you covered. And we have some electricity in this building here tonight.
It's a who's who, Mike. Everybody's here.
The Highlands Golden Rams averaging 84 points a game on their home floor this year. And they have won 4 straight against the Knoch Knights. The last time Knoch beat Highlands was in 2020 out at Knoch, and haven't won a game here in quite a while. Tip is up, and the Rams have it, and Jimmy Kunst will have it and move left to right. Highlands dressed in their home white uniforms, Knoch in the traveling blue. Here's
Mike,
Kunst.
based on seeding, hopefully this is not our last home game.
No, I think we'll get another one. Signorella out to Kunst. Around a screen, drives all the way to the basket, got shut off. Back out top to Timmons. Timmons, 15-foot jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound, Kunst had it. Saved it for a moment, almost ended up in Scott Briggs' lap over there.
I warned Scott, the announcer for the Knoch Knights radio, that he's in a tough spot. That corner gets lots of action.
So here are the Knights. This is Bauman, right to left in their traveling blue. Out to Pasek out top. Right side to Snyder. Now Finucane, watch him. He'll shoot it from anywhere. Driving into the paint. is Caden Spencer with a basket, and he draws the foul.
And Mike, as I said in the pregame, they are young and they are good. They're going to get better.
Dan Robinson with the call. He's joined by Rudy Seneca and Mike Gaffney here tonight, a veteran trio of officials. Spencer to the line.
Stober gets the foul.
And the Knights lead it 3-0. Knights shooting 62% from the line as a team this year. Spencer 60%. 3-0 Knoch, just underway.
Finucane, Mike, comes in averaging 16 a game. He had his high game against us, 26.
Kunst with a little runner in the lane, and he scores. First two on the night for Jimmy, and it's 3-2. Corey Dodson has a very strong bench tonight.
Yes.
Here's Finucane, drives into the paint. All the way in, left-handedly, no. Rebound tipped, and Timmons has it. And the Rams back the other direction. Timmons, long feed to the corner. Jimmy stole it from Dom over there. Now Hubert, three ball. Oh, that would have brought the house down.
Wide right.
Signorella to Kunst. Out to
Doggy.
Stover. On the way, three ball off the rim and up and over.
Think they're a little nervous, Mike?
A little bit. Jimmy ran over there and made a great steal right off of Dom Stover. Took it right off him.
There's a great picture of Jimmy and Dom when they were in junior high. Jimmy looks like he's 7 foot tall. I think it was the angle of the picture.
Yeah, Dom's grown some. Here's Bauman. Out to Snyder. Got into the lane. Now Bauman worked it back to Spencer, top of the rings, and he lets it go and drains a three. Spencer's got 6.
Yep.
And it's 6-2 Knights.
They're going to pressure.
Oh, Timmons, now they're open, and Hubert's three's on the way. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Knoch. Finucane back the other direction. Gets a rough ride from Stober. A little hand check there. Finucane steps back and lets it fly.
And he's got
fouled. He'll shoot 3 of them at 5:44 with a 6-2 lead.
Like Signorella got him.
For the Knights. Wireless Zone is the largest independent wireless franchise in America. We're dedicated to meeting the wireless needs of your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Visit your Wireless Zone headquarters in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza and at Pittsburgh Mills Mall and ask about 5G Home. 5G ultra-wideband internet for your home, or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com.
Finucane 1 of 2 so far.
He scored 26 the first time these two teams played. As a freshman, he has 327 points already. Hell, he only made one of them. 7-2 Knoch. They have a 5-point lead. Timmons uses a Kunst screen. Back to Jimmy. Jimmy's going to step back and let a 3 go, and he's fouled. Basic, the big fella, took a lunge toward Kunst out at the top of the circle, and Jimmy will go to the line, and he'll shoot 3 foul shots.
And the coaches are asking what every coach does in that situation.
Why are you jumping?
Why are you jumping? Never foul a jump shooter. He's either going to make it or he's going to miss it, but you don't want to foul.
Jimmy missed the first. He'll get 2 more.
Jimmy now under 50% for the year foul shooting, Mike.
The Rams shooting 62% from the line at home, 49% on the road. We'll talk more about that tomorrow out at North Allegheny. Jimmy missed the first 2. He had a real rough night here the other night. Rams didn't shoot him well here on Tuesday night, even though they won by a goodly number.
Tonight's game will be our last Comcast broadcast, Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
And Jimmy missed all 3 of them. Saved by Sig. Out to Timmons, right in front of us. Kunst left side. Kunst drives into the paint. Oh, what a move, and he scores. Quite a move by Jimmy Kunst. He's got all 4, and it's 7-4.
We'll be doing the North Allegheny game tomorrow, but that'll be internet only on YouTube. You'll see that Sunday morning.
Out to Finucane, long 3 off the front iron. Signorella the rebound. Rams wanted to run it, but Knoch did a good job of getting back quickly.
We made it to all 22 this year, right, Mike?
That's it. That'll be a first.
It's been a while.
Oh, nice move by Timmons, no good. Rebound, Signorella. Back out to Stober. Stober's 3 is off the rim, no good. Rebound, Kuntz got it. And got fouled by Pacek.
That's what happened to Pacek, Mike. In the first game, he got a couple early fouls and sat
Looks
down.
like we're going to have subs.
Multiple subs.
So Pacek picks up his, that's a very similar story for St. Pacek that we had out at Knoch. He had 2 fouls really early. Both of them were on Foster. He sat down and never came back. Speaking of Foster, Braden Foster, Cam Regard, and Jordan Tavares all into the Highlands lineup. The regular starting 5 is out there now.
That would be 21, 15, and 7 points respectively.
Foster for 3, off the rim, wide right.
He may be a little nervous tonight.
And they battle for it, and we have a jump ball, and it belongs to
The only
Knoch.
problem was nobody from Highlands was on a jump ball. It was 2 guys from Knoch.
Yes. Knoch will get it. They should. They had 2 people there.
Yeah.
7-4. Knoch leads it. A little bit of an uneven start, but you'll get that on senior nights, especially when a lot of the seniors aren't normal starters. Rams put the pressure on now. This is Snyder. Now to Bauman. Snyder forecourt. Snyder found a room, though. Kicked it out to the corner, and a 3 is on the way, and it is down by Gasparo Porco.
Just into the lineup, Mike.
He did not score the first meeting, and it's 10-4. Tavares is bumped out front. Whistled by Rudy Seneca. That's on Finucane.
That's what we're talking about, Mike. The freshman bodies against the junior and senior bodies, so a bit different.
Work it into Foster. Foster's had a couple of really big games against these guys. There's Regard, 3-ball off the back iron, and Bauman has the rebound. Rams are ice cold from downtown.
He could miss the other day, Mike. He had 7.
Here's Bauman. Kicked it over to the corner. Finucane tries to drive in against Tavares, but he shut him off. Snyder. In against Kuntz. Tie off the glass and down. First 2 for James Snyder, and Knoch leads by 8. And nearly a steal that time. Tip.
Mike, that was.
No, they're going to change it. Dan Robinson didn't have the right view.
Rudy did. Rudy
it will force the Rams to inbound it. Derek Lang, the big 6'5 freshman, number 2, is in for Alan Bauman. Tegan Finucane gets a rest. Landon Signorella into the Highlands lineup, replacing Chandler Timmons. Kuntz is the only one that's gone all the way so far. 3:32 left first quarter. 12-4, Knoch.
He's got all the points too, Mike.
And what's the call? We're going to have a foul. It's going to be on Knoch as Tavares launched a drive. It's here, Dan Robinson. It's on Bauman.
His first, team 4th.
4 already, yeah. Here's Kuntz. Kuntz drives in, put up a runner, missed it. Rebound! Signorella with the putback. 12-6. Oh, Bauman gave up his dribble.
Yeah, it looked like he almost walked there.
Now, break through the double team, got it to Lang. His 3-pointer is down. Derek Lang for the 6'5 freshman, and the Knights extended to 15-6. Kuntz drives all the way in, dumps it down to Foster, can't get it to go. Rebound Foster, yes. Foster's first 2 of the night. 15-8.
And Mike, not only do we have the cam heads here tonight, we have all seniors. Got the big heads. We'll have to get a shot at that between the first and second quarter.
Snyder. Gets it back from Spencer, now drives in, but Foster shut him off. Now Spencer, back out to Snyder, long 3-ball, in and out. Rebound, good job by Signorella, fighting the big Lang for it. Now Kuntz, crossover move into the paint. Good shot, won't go. Signorella, no, but Foster comes out of there with it. Oh, Foster, what a great move inside. He's a handful.
What he's done this year, Mike, he collects himself before he goes up.
He has great post moves,
exactly. Too. He knows he's 6'8", he can take his time, and that's,
15-10.
All the great players always said the game slows down, and it seems like it has for him this year.
Zarian Finucane's getting ready to check in. There's Bauman for 3. Boy, that took a peek, but Foster got the rebound. Rams with it down 5. Corey Dodson wants him to move. Stops, pops, 2, good.
Foster has 6. Rams back in it, down 15-12.
He averages 25 against these guys the last 2 games. Last year and this, both out at Knoch. 15-12 now. Rams on a 6-0 run. Here's Bauman. Against Regard, spin move. Kicked it back out, and Spencer has it. Snyder. Boy, I thought he was fouled there, no whistle. But it's out of bounds, and it's Highlands ball. The brothers Finucane, I always hope that they become lawyers, and then you want to go to Finucane, there's no fee unless they get money for you. Both back into the lineup, 21 and 23. Teagan, the freshman, 21. Zarian, the junior, 23.
And he's the old man on the team, Mike.
Zarian. Yeah. Forecourt Tavares. Now to Timmons. Tavares thought about it. Now drives in. Dump down, Signorella scores.
Great pass by Tavares. That was a no-look, Mike. He knew where he was supposed to be, and he delivered.
8-0 Highlands run. Cuts the Knoch lead to 1. Snyder. 42 seconds. Highlands has the arrow. Zarian. Teagan. Into the paint. Teagan up. Missed it. Blocking foul on Highlands.
Tavares gets that, his first.
And that'll be a shooting foul.
Are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights. Zach Bartolotta and his staff specialize in one-on-one personal care, coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workman comp injuries. Phoenix will help you get to your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Service, conveniently located 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights by Eaton Park. Have flexible hours for your convenience and accept most insurances, including UPMC. So give them a call today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment.
Teagan Finucane missed the first. He's a 70% foul shooter, and he's 1 for 5 from the line. Highlands has it with a chance to take the lead.
Must be the rims here.
Must be. Foster for 3. Yes, and the Rams have the lead. They're first of the night.
Nothing wrong with the rims there, Mike.
Braden Foster, 9 off the bench. I told you he had a strong bench tonight. 17-15.
He could have had a Sinclair if he started.
Yeah, he still could. 12 seconds. This is Teagan. Left side, 3 ball is missed. But Lang got the rebound out to Snyder for 3, and he rattles it home.
He's got 5.
And at the buzzer, it's short, and that's the end of the first quarter here at Highlands with the score. The Knoch Knights 18 and the Highlands Golden Rams 17. Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999. And it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippe's offers burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie. And it's not too late to celebrate National Pizza Day, which was yesterday. Made with their special super secret recipe and named in honor of the Birdville section of Harrison, where Philippe's is located. The kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi, or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. And remember, breakfast starts every morning at 8 o'clock, including their best-kept secret, the 3-cheese breakfast pizza. That's Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights.
Dan, can you get a shot across the way at the big heads?
Oh, we do have heads. Look at that.
All the seniors. It's not just a Cam big head. It's everybody.
Yeah, there's a Jimmy head.
Allworth and
Mike Allworth head. We got a Chandler head. Oh, yeah.
They're all over there.
They're over there.
Mike, 18 points in the first quarter for the Knoch Knights. What's been a concern lately, Mike, our last 5 games, we're leaving up 60 points a game. We've only let up 52 all year. So, again, defense has been a little wanky lately, and you better tighten it up coming into playoffs. We know one thing, turnovers and defense that wins those games, and also making foul shots. By the way, Mike, first quarter, no turnovers, either team.
How about that?
There's the heads. There's Domi.
They need to hold Chandler. Chandler's is right next to him. Look. Pretty impressive. All right, here's Jimmy Kunst. The Rams had the lead briefly. Knoch got it back. 18-17. We start the second quarter. Kunst. Timmons. Got the Knoch cheerleaders right behind us tonight. It's rare to have the visitor cheerleaders here. Timmons in amongst the tall trees. Left-handed shot, score, foul. Timmons puts it in, and the Rams have the lead back.
And that's Bobbin's second foul. Mike, this has been one of the great rivalries. We've been doing it for 20 years, and you're right. The cheerleaders always go very close to each other. And I remember one time, Knoch beat us at the buzzer when Kenny, my son, now 30, was about 5 years old. I almost got trampled. Remember the kids come pouring out to the...
Chandler Timmons completes the traditional three-point play, and the Rams lead it 20-18. Need a stop. Need a couple stops. Yep. Here's Bauman. Kick it over to Tegan Finucane. Right side to Zarian. Back to Tegan. Drives into the paint against Signorella. Put up a wild one. Won't go. Rebound Regard. But the Knights are back. Regard goes in and got bumped.
Yep, they're going to call shooting 2 also, Mike.
That's a 6th foul. Are they going to call it a shooting foul?
Yep,
they are. All right, well, Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Cam Regard, 66%, leads the way for Highlands this year. Retirement can have a funny way of sneaking up on you. You're not alone if you haven't created a long-term financial strategy, and the Lucchinos can help you find proven solutions. Joe and Joe always know. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call today 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today. And the basket counts and the fouls on Sig. Is that who it was? Yep. Regard made both of his, so we're 22-20 Highlands now.
Signorella did get the foul, his second.
And this will put Jackson Bauman to the line. Got his first 2 on the basket there. Missed the foul shot. Knights struggling from the line tonight. Knoch bench not happy with that. Foster steps into a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Bauman. Knights have it with a chance to tie or take the lead with a long one. Back and forth here so far. Bauman kicked it out, right side. Tegan Finucane in and out, no good. I'm sorry, that was Zarian.
First turnover, Mike.
And Zarian stole it. That's Tegan. Drives in. They did run him off the three-point line. Try to runner, missed it. Got his own rebound, though. Didn't put a body on him, and we're tied at 22. Regard, and they're going to call a hand check on Tegan Finucane, and that'll be his second at 6:20 first half and a 22 all tie.
6 different Knights are on the score sheet so far, Mike.
How about that? And they're hitting threes again. They got 4 of them in the first quarter. Regard, who made 2 in a row earlier. Rams have made 4 in a row from the stripe. And Regard will get another.
Good defense. Well, he does that to start.
You hear Rudy Seneca having a discussion with Alan Bauman.
It's all about the hands, Mike. Hand checking, they're not going to let it go tonight.
Regard 4 for 4. The Rams back up by a bucket. Bauman. Tegan Finucane. Spencer. Now Bauman, they run the weave out top. Bauman get a dribble drive and get fouled on his way to the basket by Jordan Tavares at the 6:02 mark.
That'll be his second. Lots of fouls in the first half here,
Yes,
Mike.
sir. Looks like these refs have decided they're going to keep this thing under control. And that's going to send Jackson Bauman to the line. Freshman shooting 64% on the year. He drains that one. He missed his earlier attempt.
Finucane sits down with his second foul, Mike.
Yeah, you're there.
Coach Bauman basically saying we can't afford to have you getting in foul trouble.
Both Finucanes to the bench. 24-23, Rams by 1. Bauman missed the second, but again, easy rebound for Spencer. Back to the corner to Bauman. His 3 ball is in and out. Rebound, it went over the top of Pasek, but Spencer put it up, missed it. Again, another offensive rebound. That's Lang, and he's fouled. The Rams are just getting beat to the glass.
Yeah, Mike, and beat bad.
Maintaining good health and fitness is more important now than ever, so why not make Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Trenton your locally owned and operated gym of choice? The right trainer makes all the difference, and Gary Negley and his team of certified trainers will help you reach all your fitness goals, specializing in fitness, personal training, strength training, weightlifting, powerlifting, and even boxing. And they're always open. Just swipe your key card. Greatness Athletics is at 222 East 4th Avenue in Trenton, and membership start at only $20. So give them a call, 724-681-8629, or check them out on Facebook at Greatness Athletics. That's Derek Lang.
5 off the bench, Mike. We're tied. Excuse me, Knoch has the lead 25-24 in that foul shot.
Back and forth. And now down goes Tavares in a heap, and we got a foul on the Knights.
Might turn into a foul shooting contest, Mike.
You keep expecting Highlands to sort of put the pedal down and pull away, but it just hasn't happened yet. If I were a betting man, I would still bet that happens, but it hasn't happened yet.
That foul's on Jackson Pavlik, his first.
Jordan Tavares drains the first. The Rams have made 6 in a row. Announcers jinx, there's no such thing.
Let's hope not.
There's no such thing. They can't hear me.
Oh, they hear you.
In and out, rebound. To Lang, and we have a 25-25 tie. Bauman puts it on the floor and kicked it out to the corner to Spencer. Now to Pavlik out top. And Pavlik double dribbled and turned it over at 5:27.
That's their first turnover, Mike.
He was going to pass it. It wasn't there. Picked it back up. Dribbled it again. He knew he did it immediately. He went to pass the ball to the ref before he even called it. Kind of like, I'm sorry.
Knoch has gone 9 deep here in the first half, Mike.
Timmons now to Kunst. Kunst goes in. Dump down to Timmons. Timmons up around, no good. And a rebound to Knoch. It's Lang, and Lang's doing a good job in there.
And they want to run, Mike.
Here's Bauman. Bauman went all the way to the hole. Foster got a piece of it and knocked it out of there. Rams have not been able to get they haven't been able to get their break going. Knoch's getting back. There's the first one.
Yep, that was 3-on-2, Mike, and Regard finished it off. He now has 5, and Highlands back in the lead by 2.
Knoch has made the adjustment from the first game. They're just getting back faster. Nice move in the lane by Snyder, but he can't finish it, and here comes Regard.
3-on-2.
Ahead. To Kunst, man in the air, won't go, and there's another rebound by Lang.
Lang did a good job there, Mike. He didn't bite on the pump fake, and he was in position to make the block.
27-25. Highlands by a pair. Out to Snyder. Bauman. Ooh.
Everybody groaned on that one, Mike.
Snyder again. They're going to call an offensive foul.
He did.
Yeah, and I will say the Regard certainly helped out a little bit on it.
He had his body in position, Mike. No hands. His body was in position. And
Now, I am correct. Cam Regard's played some soccer, right?
yes.
Yeah. It showed there.
Yeah. He used his body. That's right.
It showed there.
Look, Mom, no hands.
Rams by 2. Corey Dodson barking out the play.
Cam has to be careful, Mike. He almost got an offensive foul there.
Kuntz drives in. Kuntz with the left hand and up around, won't go. Rebound Knights again. Knights are doing a great job on the boards tonight.
They are.
Tegan Finucane starts and stops. Back to Snyder. Now Lang. Finucane, but Signorella quickly on him. Finucane into the paint. Stops, pops around. No good. Rebound Foster. They have run Finucane off that three-point line, like you said in the pregame. 360 spin move by Foster with a finish.
In the spin cycle they go. He's got 11.
And the Rams lead at 29-25. They've matched their largest lead at 4. Finucane is fouled by Regard. And that'll put Knoch into the 1-and-1 at 3:19.
He did take a swipe at him.
First foul on
first,
Cam.
Yep.
What do we have for 2 with Signorella, correct?
2 Sig and Tavares has 2.
Tavares has 2, okay. My problem is everybody's in a different spot on the sheet. I just should have I'm looking in the wrong place for them.
Tonight in section, Mike, we have Hampton at Greensburg, Salem, and Freeport's at Indiana.
We're going to work on our brackets for tomorrow.
Rudy!
The game at NA, and we will try to have some bracket predictions for you tomorrow night.
It's all going to be about 4A. By the way, special hello to Bob Timmons. Never misses a game at home, Mike. He is Chandler's great uncle.
All right, hi, Bob. 1 out of 2 for Finucane. Highlands by 3. Speaking of Chandler, all the way down, but they're going to call a travel. As Sig tried to get the puppies organized, but they whistled it dead at 3:12.
Only the second turnover for Highlands. Knoch has committed one. A very entertaining and very well played game so far.
And a big crowd in here tonight. Oh, trouble.
You better not put it
Finucane
down.
Kuntz picked his pocket and put it in.
Yeah, you better not put it down again. Well, Jimmy took it off him.
Jimmy smelled blood in the water right there, and he took advantage of it. Pavlik. Out to Spencer. Right side to Lang. He lets a three go. In and out, no good. Rebound Timmons again. Timmons wants to push it. Out on the break. Right side, Foster. Foster with a little short jumper, and it's down.
Braden sized up the situation, pulled up and took a short jumper. He's got 13.
Highlands by 7 all of a sudden. Here's Lang. Got shut off by Signorella. And now Tegan Finucane will reset things. 2.5 to go, first half. Neither coach has called a timeout in this game. Snyder has it blocked by Foster. Well,
Saved
could have been a foul there too. Here comes Kuntz the other way. All the way down.
And
he scores and draws the foul.
And one. Call that foul, Derek Lang. That's his second foul. They're mounting against Knoch, like their 9th here in the first half.
Speaking of Lang, what work he's done, and he's one of those freshmen we talk about.
His brother was an outstanding player.
It should be 35 to 26.
There it is.
Okay. Highlands by 9. And now they want to have it. Do they want a timeout here, or no? Mike Gaffney's going to talk to Alan Bauman about something. Jimmy Kunst is going to the foul line to try to complete the three-point play. Now they're having a discussion about the substitution patterns here.
It's called substitution etiquette, Mike.
Right.
Drew has to come into the table, and then he's allowed to go back.
Right, you
in.
can't run right out from the bench. And Mike Gaffney's going to make that a point here. So now he won't have to do that again. See, that's one of those, okay. Both teams get that notice.
All right, Jimmy knocked this down.
So Kuntz now for the three-point play, and it's in and out. And Caden Spencer got the rebound. Jimmy got the yips.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Mike.
35-26. Highlands has their biggest lead. They lead by 9. Ali Sharif's in for the first time. Spencer. Kicked it back out to Bauman. Bauman got shut off, and now worked it over to Porco at a 3 earlier. Porco used up his dribble, though.
Yeah, 3 seconds. You got to watch yourself.
Here's Bauman. Porco in the corner. Porco got shut down. Work it into Pavlik. Big guy's blocked by Foster.
That was not going to end well, Mike.
Foster had his way with him out at Knoch, and he did again. Foster's going to take it all the way down, coast to coast, and finish it off.
He pulls up. He now has 15.
37-26. Highlands on a 12-1 run. 1:25 left of the first half. Spencer. Oh, Sharif bodying him up. And it's stolen by Regard. Lead to Kunst. Kunst!
And
can't get it to go, but Jimmy will shoot a couple at 1:14. Winter is here, so there's no better time than right now to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment, your family-owned and operated hometown choice for tires in the 8K Valley. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area.
Yay!
And if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Stop in today and see why Highlands fans choose us for tires, auto repair, and oil changes. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call in Trentham at 724-224-9222. Natrona Heights, 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment, 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price, we deliver. And Jimmy delivers too.
2 for 2, so Highland Tire, thank you for that. Jimmy had a big smile on his face when he made the first one.
I'll read it again. 39-26.
He knows he's a better foul shooter.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Ball is tipped away, 58 seconds. Knoch has the arrow. Highlands all of a sudden leading it by 13. They're on a 14-1 run. Lang. Back out. 3 balls down by Bauman. That's a big basket for them, 39-29. Highlands now will see if they hold for one, 38 seconds.
And Mike, it's all been led based on the defense.
Here's Kunst. Out to Regard. Timmons. Yeah, you're right about that.
We asked him to turn it up and he did it on cue, Mike.
Kunst at 19 seconds. Out to Regard. Rams will take the lead into the locker room. Trying to win their 18th of the year here tonight.
10 seconds.
Timmons, 8. Got to start it now. Here comes Chandler. Needs some help. Out to Regar. Going to let a long 3 go at the buzzer. It's wide. And that's the end of the first half. But the Rams have stretched it out to a 10-point lead. Dean?
Well, let's talk about Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates, located in beautiful downtown Toronto. They're dedicated to serving great La Prima Espresso Company coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolate. Want to love for great chocolate, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community? Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates, located at 206 Corbett Street in downtown Trenton, open every day until 3. Check out the website at harvestmoonc2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind, keep the beat behind you, Mike.
Absolutely. We're at halftime. The Rams finished the first half on a 33-14 run. Your score, Highlands 39, Knoch 29. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. We are back at halftime with the Highlands Golden Rams leading the Knoch Knights 39-29. Halftime stats are brought to you by Mason Elite. Being elite starts at any age. We train our players to be the best basketball players on the court and the best versions of themselves off the court. I'll start with Knoch, and then we'll give the chance for the Dean to saddle up here and get ready for Highlands. Here we go. Caden Spencer is in with 6, as is Jackson Bauman. 5 points for James Snyder. 5 points for Derek Lang. 4 for Tegan Finucane. The Rams have held him down and no threes for him after that big night out at Knoch. And Gasparo Porco is in with 3. That's the Knights total of 29.
Mike, the Golden Rams are led by Braden Foster, who has 15. Jimmy Quince has 10. Cam Riegard has 6. Chandler Timmons has 4. Lennon Signorello has 4 for their total of 39.
Halftime stats have been brought to you by Mason Elite at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. For more information on the best basketball training in Pittsburgh, visit masonelite.com. So we are getting ready for the second half to commence here at Highlands, and a big crowd here tonight, and the Rams leading it by 10. We mentioned they finished the first half on a 33-14 run after they had fallen behind 15-6 in the first quarter. They tightened it up to 18-17 at the end of one, and that's where we stand right now.
All right, Mike, again, we said the big doings are going to come this week when they have the pairings meeting. That'll be on a Monday night. We'll get the field of 16. It's going to be complete because there's 4 teams in each section. First round, we'll get home games, top 8 teams. Something different this year, Mike. First 2 games are not going to be home games. They're going to only have 1 home game. And also different this year, it's not going to be a follow the leader situation. You're going to have to qualify to get in the States. And again, it's going to be a system where in the past it was neutral sites. This year, based on your seating, you'll play at home. And it's going to be the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th teams are going to have to do that, correct?
Yeah, the quarterfinal losers they're going to have, those are going to be on the playback. We're not going to concern ourselves with that until it matters. Let's hope it doesn't. If you get into the semifinals, you don't have to do it. And
that's the goal right there.
And 7 teams make it, so they would play the 8th team out in a round-robin 2-team tournament. There's the 3 by Derek Lang, and he used the window for it.
The bank is open, Mike.
And Lang with 8 points off the bench, and it's 39-32. Again, don't sleep on him. I thought they had to put away out at Knoch, and they cut it back to 3.
Sure did.
In the third, there's Regard for 3, and an out no good. Rebound Timmons.
Oh, that's who they're going to call.
And they're going to call Chandler for knocking Finucane down.
I believe they did, Mike. That'll be his first.
Hey, speed down.
Now, he made sure he got the rebound, that's for sure. 7-point lead. The Rams led by 13. Bauman hit a late 3, and then Lang hit this 3, so they've got 6 in a row. Finucane out to Lang. Now they work it back to Finucane, and that's over and back.
Yep.
No, he tipped it.
Now they're saying it was tipped. One ref said it was tipped. Finucane said, let's go.
Yep.
Our ball, right? Our ball, Rudy.
I did not see a tip at all.
Hey.
It may have been.
Yeah, he marked down the turnover already, and Rudy says no. So I guess we're even on those.
I guess.
One apiece.
Alan Bauman said it was tipped, but every coach that has the ball goes backwards says that.
That's true.
So you can't trust. Finucane, 3-ball down. There it is, first one of the night. And it's 39-35. They've hit 9 straight points on 3 threes.
They've got 7.
Foster for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound. Kuntz put it up and in.
Strong to the basket that time. Jimmy has a dozen. Leads off. It's going to be second in scoring to Foster.
Jimmy Kuntz and Braden Foster both in double figures. They've been in double figures all 21 games.
Here it comes to us.
I thought your water was going.
I thought so too. I better pull it back.
I think Rieger was rooting for it.
We're jumping it, so can you listen to what we're saying?
So here's Kuntz. Timmons now takes it. To Kunst. Rieger now makes a move, got it back to Chandler. Oh, Wicks opens up for him. Around Finucane, can't get it to go. They battle, and Rieger got it out of there somehow. Rieger up and under move score.
Everybody went away from him, Mike, and he said, well, I'll take this. He's got 8.
43-35, Highlands by 8. Bauman. Now to Lang. Tegan Finucane hits another one.
Don't get him started, Mike. He's got 10. Averages 16 a game.
They have 8 3-pointers.
12 the last game, Mike.
12 the last game. We got up a lot of those. Rieger for 3. Here it comes.
There
Bang!
it goes. They can't leave him open either, Mike. He's in double figures at 11, and all of a sudden we have a track meet here.
46-38. We've had a lot of these. Finucane again. This time no good. Rebound Kuntz. He's got Rieger ahead of the back, but Caden Spencer fouls him backcourt. You know what? He's a little upset about it, but he stopped the basket.
He did.
Right here, young man.
He did not do a thing wrong.
Yep, Cam was ahead of the pack.
He was asking the coach, did I foul? Did I foul? Now, Jimmy, you can tell when they've been playing together for a long time. Jimmy basically just made eye contact with Chandler right there, and they knew what they were going to do. From way downtown, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Bauman.
They just laid there, Mike.
It almost stuck. Highlands by 8. Bauman around a Snyder screen. Bauman goes all the way home. It scores. Strong move for a freshman. Alan Bauman calls timeout at 4:58 with the Rams leading it by 6.
Your son Jackson made that basket. Well, the Boucher family's been in business in Trona Heights for over 70 years. They're uniquely qualified to help you choose home and auto insurance that protects what matters most, your family. The Bouchers are independent agents. In addition, nationwide, they're working with all the leading companies in the industry, like Progressive, Allstate, AIC, and the Travelers. Again, they will help you pick the right home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent agents, John and Nick Boucher, at 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage that's right for you and your family. They have eating and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with the Boucher agency on your side.
4:58 left, third quarter. Highlands 46, Knoch 40.
Mike, top 5 in 4A. Lincoln Park still holds down the number 1 spot. Hampton is at 2. Interesting game tonight, Mike. Uniontown's playing Laurel Highlands. Laurel Highlands in a similar situation to us. They have to go to Uniontown. They lost on their home floor. That's going to decide that section tonight. And Quaker Valley's moved into the 5th spot, Mike, replacing South Allegheny. They're on a 2-game losing streak.
South Allegheny has, and 3 losses recently. When we have my brackets tomorrow, the Section 4 fans aren't going to be happy what they hear out of me. And it is so deep that there are 9 teams, I think, that decide to have consideration for, and I don't know what to make of North Catholic.
Section 4 is Quaker Valley at the top, South Allegheny, West Mifflin, Montour, and possibly Avonworth. Depends on what happens this evening. We'll know more about that tomorrow.
We could have a couple of play-ins. I don't know what to make of North Catholic, and I don't know what to make of Hampton, because the Hampton team in the playoffs doesn't exist.
No.
There will be no
Kramer.
Nice move by Foster.
Foster will be there, though, Mike. He's got 17 now.
And Braden Foster, 17 points. Guess what? He just went over 800 points.
He'll be on pace for his 1,000.
Bauman. Oh, I thought he was going to take that. He's going to drive in. Oh, what a move. Won't go. Timmons. The rebound. 0-on-0. Lead it out to Rieger. Spin move. What's the call? They could call foul.
Yeah, offensive foul, Mike. A little late for that one, but they do call it. And that'll be...
That was so far down there. Hard for me to see.
I can see it, Mike. Position-wise, he was there.
So Highlands leads it by 8. Knoch has the basketball. 4:15 left here in the third.
What happened was Cam went to spin on him. In the process, he got position.
Here's Bauman. Man, he does a lot of work for a freshman. Teagan. Lang back to Teagan. He's at 2 here in the third quarter. Kicked it over to Spencer. Spencer with a nice finger roll, and it goes down. Caden Spencer, his first basket since the first quarter, and it's 48-42. Kuntz drives all the way home, blocked. Spencer back, out to Lang, 3-on-1. Lang all the way in. Blocking foul on Tavares, he picks up his third.
And what they're saying, Mike, is Tavares went over backwards. If it had held his position, it would have been a charge. But since he did not take the original charge, you got to allow the offensive player a place to land. He didn't do that. That puts Lang to the line with a chance to cut this to a 4-point game. We've seen this movie before, Mike.
Jordan did all he could back there. He was the Statue of Liberty against 3 blue shirts coming down. Lang missed the first. Knights have hurt themselves from the foul line tonight.
Yeah, they've missed 7, Mike. That's uncharacteristic of them. They come in shooting 62%, yeah.
Which is better than us. Missed them both. Foster the rebound. Big trip for Highlands. They need a bucket here. Foster. Signorella now, baseline. Back out to Foster. Oh, Regard, boy, good defense by Bauman that time. He almost stole it. Kunst.
He broke one rule on defense, Mike. He didn't see the ball or just stole it.
Jimmy Kunst, 3 ball, up around, took 2 peeks. Rebound Foster. Take it up, big guy, and he does. He gets fouled.
Lang going to get his third.
So Foster will shoot 2 for the first time tonight, shooting 60%. He leads away for Highlands tonight with 17 points. And he lights up like a Christmas tree when he sees the Knoch Knights coming. He'll get another. 3:09 left, third quarter. Highlands by 6. A tough, tight one here.
And Mike, we said we needed a couple of these, and we're getting it. And hopefully we can prevail here and go on and play North Allegheny tomorrow.
Foster, it's 1 out of 2. And now we get a timeout by Highlands. Corey Dotchin wants to talk it over. Don't you hate it when you need work done around the house, but can't get anyone to call you back, or even worse, you finally get in touch with someone and they don't finish the job properly? We'll put those problems aside because Beanie Home Renovations has been executing home projects in the AK Valley from start to finish for over a decade. If you're spending your hard-earned money on renovating your home, you expect the job to be done right. Not only does Beanie do it all from basements to roofing, they also bring that refreshing level of professionalism to every job from the very first call. Experience the difference today by calling 724-351-3172 or on the web at BeanieHomeRenovations.com. Take that first step in making your home a better place to live. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
Mike, we talked about section 3 and 4 up for grabs, a couple playoff spots. Our section's locked down. It's to be Hampton, Highlands, Knoch, and Freeport. Section 2, it's Lincoln Park, North Catholic, a very good Beaver team. We'll talk about that in a little more, and Blackhawk.
We got Lincoln Park at #1 consensus. Are we good there?
Everybody's good there.
Okay. So
Then it gets murky.
That's a preview for tomorrow. Here's Fanuka. I think Corey Dotchin wanted to turn up the heat defensively here.
Looks like it, Mike. They're extending.
Snyder with a runner down. James Snyder, first basket since the first quarter. 51-42. Foster. Spin move.
Hey, you gotta fix the score.
Won't go. Signorella battles for it. And it's not ball.
They're saying the score's wrong, Mike.
I think it is. Now they want to check the score.
Yep.
It should be 49-44.
44. It's 44.
No, it's not 46. We'll get it yet.
Oh, no, it's tied now. They're going backwards.
Okay, there you go.
Hey, Mr. Meaner. Mr. Meaner, do we have 17 fouls?
All right, here we go. All straightened out.
Alan Bauman knows where to go. Mr. Meaner.
Yeah, he's the official book. Oh,
it's got
to be something.
It's got to be
right,
something.
Mike?
Dean, you're 100%.
Foul or
It's either
what?
a foul on Foster or it's a travel. It can't be nothing. Here's Bauman. Out to Lang. Snyder stops and pops and scores again.
James Snyder now at 9.
49-46. The Knights cut it to 3.
We've been here before, Mike.
Kuntz can't get it to go. They battle for it. It's loose. It's out of bounds, and it belongs to, I don't know. It belongs to somebody.
Highlands is Chandler standing there,
Yep.
Mike. Yep. Right where we were last time we played them out there, Mike. 3-point game in the third quarter, 1:56 to go. They're young and they won't go away, Mike.
Ange pressed into duty to get the moisture up off the court.
The Valley doesn't have a birdie for basketball, Mike.
Derek, stay down.
But if they did, they would tell Knoch, you're not supposed to be here right now. they didn't read the press clipping. To their credit.
Timmons, high posting. Timmons going to take it down. Oh, it got knocked away. It came right to Tavares. He can't finish it. Kuntz can't either. Kuntz again.
Yes! That's a charm. We got a foul, Mike.
And one.
Jimmy with 14. And that was just pure, hard, determined rebounding that got that ball to get in
One
there.
shot. Let's go. You got to get in.
So they're going to give the foul 2 here.
51-46. They give it to Caden Spencer, his second. And Kuntz now, who made his last 2, will try to complete the 3-point play. Highlands by 5.
4 guys have 2 fouls, and Derek Lang has 3.
Missed it. Rebound Knoch. You know, in the 2 games that Highlands has played this year that were decided by less than 10 points, they lost them both. They shot 4 for 11 both times from the foul line. And they missed a handful here tonight, too.
6 so far.
Bauman for 3, in and out. Timmons the rebound. They battle for it, and it is a foul on Knoch, and it's going to be on Spencer.
It was a lower body foul, Mike, if you take a look at it.
Cam Regard back in, and Signorella sits down.
Alan Bauman saying that they were both going after the ball, but I saw Spencer moving that lower body.
So Spencer picks up 2 quick ones here. He's got 3 now. Highlands with the ball in a 5-point lead. 1:10 left, third quarter. Trivia coming up.
Skylar Hayden, Mike, has been our DJ here tonight on senior night. He's really made the place bounce tonight. They were doing Baby Shark earlier.
Tavares puts it on the floor, drives in, Euro step,
and
a blocking foul against the Knights. Team foul number 7 against Knoch. The Rams will shoot 1 and 1.
That might be Derek Lang's 4th, Mike.
At 50 seconds.
It is. He has 8 points. He's going to have to go to the bench.
He has 3 fouls.
Oops, 3? I have 4.
Keep Derek.
So now the important ones, the 1-and-1s.
Tavares yet to score here tonight, Mike.
Oh, doesn't he have 1 point? He has 1 point. He made 1 out of 2 from the foul line earlier. Oh, they called it a shooting foul. Thank them. Very large. So he'll get another.
I thought he was shooting. Yep.
That was my bad. Missed them both. Tavares got the rebound, though. Tavares to Kuntz, flashing down the lane, and he put it in.
16 now for Jimmy to lead 12-7.
53-46.
Highlands has possession error.
Get used to these guys in blue. This is a preview of coming attractions. Blocked by Kuntz.
Nugan just riding him.
He's going all the way home, and he scores. No, it doesn't go.
How did that stay up, Mike?
Regard had it. What's the call? It's a foul on Knoch, I think.
I think so, too.
Not the way Jimmy's reacting.
Cam's going to go to the line and shoot 1-on-1.
Okay, the foul was on Knoch. It was on Sarian Finucane, his second. And this will send Cam Regard to the line, who's 4 for 4 tonight.
He's the one.
He's the one. Absolutely. In and out. Timmons got the rebound. There's another foul. I think they're going to get Chandler. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that'll be his second.
That's 4 on Highlands.
They're getting paid by the call, Mike. We're going to know these guys are fortune.
That's why they hired those 87,000 IRS agents to handle that, and waiters and waitresses tips. Bauman's three's off the front iron, and Timmons has the rebound. 6 seconds. Rams got to hurry with the arrow. Out to Kuntz. Got to get it up there.
Oh.
Rams not aware of the clock.
Yeah,
that wasn't good. At the end of the third quarter with the score, Highlands 53 and Knoch 46. Trivia brought to you by Unflooded. If your home or business has ever been damaged by water or mold, you know how stressful that can be, and our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. When it comes to mold in your home, they'll assess the situation and put together a game plan for removing the mold and to keep it from coming back. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley.
17-14 Knoch that quarter, Mike. Well, we talked about Vinny Congini a few times this year. He just passed the 3,000 point mark. Can you believe that?
And that's a first.
First in the WPL history. The question is, how many have done it in the state of Pennsylvania?
That's a good question.
First ever in
the
Western
WPIL, how
Yep.
many 3,000 points? I'm going to guess it's less than 10.
That would be a correct guess. Now, specifically,
it's more than 0.
Cut yours in half.
It's 5?
5 have done it. Number 1 in the state, Mike, is a kid named A.J. Nastasi, 3,833 points for North Bedford. Then you might remember this guy. He goes back to my time, Tom McMillan.
I remember Senator Tom McMillan or Congressman Tom McMillan.
And where was he?
He went to Maryland.
Maryland.
And he played for the Atlanta Hawks?
Yes, and he played for Mansfield before that in high school, 3,608 points.
And he was a congressman out of Maryland.
Because he went to Maryland, he stayed down there. Number 3 on the list is Billy Owens. You might remember him.
Syracuse.
3,299 at Carlisle. And a guy named Ron Crick, not from Turtle Creek, West Reading, 3,174.
I've been to Reading. They have good basketball out there. Yeah, they have good basketball out there. They have baseball, too, minor league baseball. Signorella, great feet, good. And Signorella scores and draws the foul. What a play by Jimmy Kuntz.
Took the penetration, knew the Sig be falling from behind, laid it off to him. Now I think that's Mr. Lang's 4th.
Yes, sir. Yeoman work on the boards. Signorella missed the 3-point play. Rebound, Foster put it in though, he fought it away.
Double clutch, Mike, got 2 for that one.
He's got 20 points now, and the Rams lead it by 11 again.
Nearing his average of 21.
Block, there's a block, and here comes Rhaegar to run it. Rhaegar got shut off by Snyder, and the Rams will shoot 2 now.
And again, Mike, Hyden's starting to get out in the break, and this is the thing we talked about in the pregame. You got these freshmen, they're young, and you got these senior and junior bodies pounding against you.
And the game out there, they wore him down, and maybe that'll happen again, who knows. So this will be Rhaegar, he'll shoot 2, that's the 10th team foul. Cam missed both last trip. And he made that
4. I want to give Coach Alan Ballman some credit here, Mike. A lot of coaches be complaining, look, it's 10-4 in the scoreboard. Well,
he's coaching.
Yep. And there's 10-4 for a reason. They fouled us 10 times.
Second one by Rhaegar is also good.
13 for him.
And the Rams lead at 59-46 now. A 13-point lead, which is their biggest. Figure that out. Teagan. Fouled. He got hooked around the neck by Tavares.
That's going to be his 4th, Mike.
It is. That's 4 on Jordan. A lot of fouls tonight. Braden Foster got a very brief rest.
Short rest there to get Tavares out.
Jordan will have to sit down. Foster with 20 points. Kuntz with 16. And Cam Regard with 13. Finucane falling backwards in the row. Regard beat him up, and what a move by Tegan Finucane. You can't play any better defense than that.
No, Mike, he had Cam Regard up in the air and put him off the drying, and Chandler Timmons had to try to come over and help. Too late, though.
I come out, I force what I want.
So Finucane with a chance for the three-point play. 59-48. It's a 10-point game.
Regard picks up his third.
Timeout. Knoch. 7:03 to go. Highlands by 10 in the fourth quarter.
Chance to talk about B&J Sports celebrating their 6 decades outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans in the AK Valley. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide the personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies and plaques, or any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service of B&J Sports. Located at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays, Saturdays 9 till noon, or give them a call at 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all, B&J Sports. And Mike, I saw, had a little peek into the cafeteria. We have a nice senior night plan for the guys now.
Good.
Got to finish business here now,
Yes.
but there's a couple trinkets there from B&J Sports.
There you go. Glenn's big on trinkets.
When's the last time you heard that word? Look that one up, guys.
That's what the Indians sold Manhattan for. $17 and a bunch of trinkets.
Highlands going to work here, head by 10.
I just broke every rule right there with that statement I just made, I think. Oh, well. I'm a dinosaur. Shoot me. Here's Timmons out top. The Rams are going to hold on to it here. Leading it by 10.
Yeah,
They fell behind and went zone.
Yep.
Try to confuse them. But Signorella ran the baseline and put it in. He's got 4 baskets, 8 points, and it's 61-49.
One over his average on his senior night.
Snyder out to Lang, puts it on the floor, drives in, kicks it over. Bauman now. Corners, 3 ball, Spencer's down. Caden Spencer. Not worried about those fouls right now.
He's in double figures with 11.
61-52. Foster. Regard. Back to Foster. He'll take a 3. Miss everything, but they're going to call Signorella.
Yeah,
really?
I think. Oh, I know. Might be Lang. Let's see, Mike. They're both.
Lang.
They both have a puzzled look on their face.
Because neither of them did anything.
They're going to
call Lang,
and that'll be his 5th, Mike. He's done.
Alan Bauman's incredulous, and he has every right to be because that wasn't a foul.
That was a box out.
Well, we agree with him. Our vote doesn't count, Mike.
Dan Roberts is going to come over and have a word. Maybe we can catch some of them.
I got 5, Coach. I need a sub.
I need to know why it was a call. You can't even talk to me now?
I can talk to you now.
So talk to me.
I got to do my duty first, okay? All right. He held his jersey. You saw it. Look at it on the film.
Oh, well, I didn't see that. Maybe that happened. Dan's a good ref. Yeah, Dan's a good ref. So okay. Now that was blocked off from us since we're a little bit far away.
And Coach Bauman, too.
We're not as far away from that play as Scott Briggs, but we're far away.
But again, we didn't see the hold, so good refereeing by Dan to come over and explain it, too.
Lando missed one earlier. He misses that one. He'll get another. 61-52. And the foul shooting mess continues.
11 missed tonight, Mike. And even
Lane.
dozen, but let's see, we might get the shooting
Call
again.
Lane.
Now what happens there? Is that
That's a miss.
Okay.
They missed anyway, so I guess it really didn't hurt. 61-52. Knoch with the ball. Bauman. Snyder. Now Porco's back in there. He can shoot it from downtown. That's probably why he's in there. Snyder again. And they have lost Lang on that foul. It was his 5th.
Lang had 8 points tonight.
Spencer's playing with 4 right now. Here's Bauman. Porco, let it go. It's down. I told you he could shoot it from out there. That's his 2nd of the night. They continue to light it up from downtown. It's a 6-point game.
5:14 to go. Knock right in this thing, Mike.
They're on a 9-2 run. Foster ran into trouble.
Yeah.
Dumps it into Kuntz, but he's got
yeah.
3 men. There's backdoor. Oh, great pass. That time,
Everybody's
Cinderella
on the
to
floor.
Timmons. We got bodies all over the place. Timmons finished it, and it's 63-55. Kuntz, Signorella, Timmons. Finucane. Spencer, they're going to call a bump on Chandler.
And it was.
That'll be a 1-on-1 for Knoch at 4:38.
I think Chandler lost his balance there, Mike.
4:38 to go.
They shoot 1-on-1.
3 timeouts?
Allenbaum is checking with his book guy to make sure how many timeouts he has. He's got 3 left. They missed the front end, and Timmons clears it. Foster.
Our space has been bad the last couple of trips, Mike. We have guys bumping into each other offensively.
Not sharp at all. Regard 3 ball. Missed everything. Rebound Knoch. Snyder. Porco again. Off the back iron, and Foster's there.
Now we got numbers, Mike, but again, they're quickly
3
back.
on
Look
2.
out for behind.
Foster to Regard. Regard's foul.
Hard.
8-point Highlands lead.
Porco going to get that one.
This is the thing we've seen with this team this year, too. You get these spells of just not sharp, and they can hit the gas. But this team just isn't letting them pull away from
Yeah, they're getting back on defense, Mike. They made a commitment to it. To their credit, they're ready to anything.
Regard made the first. He'll get another. He's got 14 on the night. Yeah, Highlands won the first game 82-63. Regard made them both. He's 8 for 10. 65-55. Tegan Finucane. Yes. Timeout Freeport. I see Alabama. Timeout Knoch at 3:55, and it's 65-58 as Finucane drains his 3rd from downtown.
He's got 16. And they're right in the thing, Mike.
And they've hit 11 3-pointers.
12 the last time.
Highlands has hit 2. 1 by Foster, 1 by Regard. That's it.
Mike, a happy trails to a Pitt guy and a Pittsburgh Steeler, Paul Martha.
Okay.
Paul Martha, do you remember him at all?
I remember Paul Martha. He was the president of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
And a very well thought of attorney.
1963 Pitt football team. He was the captain. And they were, I believe, 8-9-1, and they voted not to go to the bowl game after the assassination, and he was the person that delivered the news.
And you remember who was the Navy had Roger Staubach?
Roger Staubach won the Heisman in 1960.
Yep.
I'm very familiar with that year.
I think Paul was 80 when he passed away.
Come on.
All right. James Snyder checking back in with us. He has 9 points here. He said he has to shoot more, Mike. So one thing about being courtside, we hear everything. So again, Highlands with this 7-point lead, 3:55 to go here in the 4th quarter. And it's been a workout, Mike. And we got another one tomorrow at 7:30.
Right, against the 6A team.
North Allegheny.
North Allegheny, who didn't make the playoffs this year, but that doesn't mean that'll be easy up there.
And we talk about freshmen bumping against juniors and seniors.
Oh, try to dump it down to Foster, but Snyder just played good defense on him, and they knock it away.
We're going to have 4A bodies bumping up against 6As. Mike, that's only the 3rd Highlands turnover tonight. And Knoch, to their credit, for a young team, has only committed 4.
Finucane carried it in.
Get him. That's all
and
right.
got bumped. He'll shoot the 1-on-1 at
Yep.
3:24. Finucane came in at 70%, but he's had his struggles from the line tonight.
And to their credit, Mike, the referees have made a commitment not to let him hand check either team, and Cam picks up his 4th, and it was a hand check. Finucane goes to the line.
Carson's good. He'll get another.
17.
And 4 at halftime. So he showed up here in the second half.
Comes in averaging 16 points a game.
It is a 2-possession game. Made them both. 65-60.
And this is unusual, Mike. They're going to pressure Highlands. Not too many teams have wanted to do that.
Kunst around a Timmons screen. Took it all the way down. Scores. Let's see. See if the
Rudy's
basket
looking.
counts.
They're discussing amongst themselves. What do we got? Now Allen's trying to work it, but he doesn't. Yep, the basket's good. Allen saw that little indecision on their part. He said, "Let me
you
get
got to
my
try to
2
play
cents."
that.
No,
Absolutely.
I don't blame him. Yep. They're going to call that foul on.
I thought it was okay. Hey, if Cody Hubert's one the other night counted as a basket,
Yeah.
that does.
Rudy. Hey, what?
That's going to be on Spencer, his 4th.
So Jimmy Kunst will shoot it.
Yes. Jimmy 2 for 6 on the line.
Made
There
that
we
one.
go.
19 points.
And more importantly, 8-point Highland lead.
For the 3rd all-time leading scorer in Highlands history.
It's his average. 18 a game. Goes
Bauman,
19.
here comes Porco off the back iron, rebound Kunst. Less than 3 minutes left, Highlands with an 8-point lead. Tavares back in with 4 fouls. Got shut off, back out to Foster. Foster goes baseline, get a step back, that's a 2-pointer, no good, rebound Timmons. Back to Foster, coming all the way in, lays it up and scores.
Great feed by Timmons.
Timeout Highlands at 2:39. Foster puts it in, he's got 22. The Rams lead is now 10 again, 70-60.
One above his average.
We talked about the mercy rule games. The Rams have had 9 mercy rule games this year, but only 2 decided by single digits. They lost to Penn Hills 43-42. They went 4 for 11 from the line. They lost to Hampton 51-46. They went 4 for 11 from the line. So tonight, this game could be in the 10-point range, but it's very unusual to have that. And the only other Highlands loss was the first game against Hampton here, which Hampton won by I believe 15 that night. So every Highlands win has basically been a blowout.
Mike, big game hunting in 4A tonight. The big one I mentioned earlier, Lower Highlands at Uniontown. That's going to decide the section championship. But also an interesting one, Mike, is North Catholic is playing at Beaver. North Catholic 9-2, Beaver 8-3. Beaver wins that one. It's really going to fog up the playoff picture as far as seeding goes.
I think so.
And at home, Beaver can be tough.
Beaver's got every right to be yelling for a home game. So it'll be interesting.
I have a question here. What's going on?
Now Alan Bauman wants to talk to Mike Gaffney, and is doing that right there.
It's about changing something on the scoreboard.
They're
Mike.
too far away from us. We can't hear them. I'm not sure. Try to read lips here. I can't.
Yeah.
Mike's covering. Mike's making it hard on me.
We're sitting there talking, you know, you're I mean, we thought we were right about that. Who? Which one?
They're talking about who got a foul and who didn't.
I think so, Mike.
And
the fouls are on the board.
Right.
Yep.
And I think Mike Gaffney just told him, you might be right about that, but we got to take care of that right when it happens.
And Mike, unfortunately, the books aren't beside each other. It's always been something I said. Get the books beside each other. So if there is a problem, it can be resolved. But we play on. 2:26 to go. Highlands up by 10.
Fanuga kicked it out to the corner, and Snyder's three is no good. Rebound Timmons. Highlands by 10 with the ball. Quickly to Foster forecourt. Foster back out to Tavares. Puts it down. On his way. Dump down. Foster puts it in.
Double team worked originally, Mike, but Tavares got it back to him. He's got 24, and Highlands up by a dozen.
72-60. Bauman's three's no good. Rebound tipped by Regard, and Highlands has it. Another one for Timmons. Jimmy Kunst at the big ram. 1:45 to go. Highlands by 12. Kunst has no reason to push it.
No, why not play keep away a little bit here?
Here we go, here we go.
Around the Timmons screen.
Keep it up.
You remember Jimmy's freshman year against these guys when he stole a ball. Tavares! Not score foul! When Jimmy stole it at the end and sealed that big win when there were so many people here, they were spilled onto the floor behind us.
I still have film of that, Mike, how they were basically in the aisles, and that led us to the WPL championship.
Jordan Tavares at the line was leading the student section that night to our left.
Yes, he was.
Still in 8th grade.
Middle school, yep.
Tavares completes the three-point play.
He now has 4, and more importantly, Mike, you look up, we're ahead by 15.
Exactly.
Didn't seem that way, did it? Again.
Porco picked up that foul, is that?
Yep.
Tegan Finucane's third, that's it, got it. Snyder. Corner. 3-ball by Porco's no good. And here's Regard.
1 minute to go.
Corey Dodson calls time.
I think he wants to do a curtain call.
1:07 left. Highlands 75.
And that's exactly right, Mike.
We're going to put seniors in for seniors here. Highlands 75, Knoch 60. This is nice. Mr. Gaffney, thank you. I'm not sure Knoch's willing to play along with this yet.
No, I don't blame him.
So they're playing for the. They're in. They may, if there ends up playing games, they may be stuck in one, just by their record. You got to remember, they lost their last 4 games last year and lost their first 4 games this year. So they had an 8-game losing streak, and they have steadied the ship and are 7-9 since, and they play good basketball. We've seen them twice. They're a good basketball team, and they're just going to get better.
Let's set the floor for you, Mike. The final minute. All seniors out there. Landon Signorella, Chandler Timmons, Jimmy Kuntz, Dom Stobert, and Cody Hubert.
What a way to go out. The last vestiges of our championship team are out there now.
And unfortunately, Mikey Allward could not play tonight. He had a bad ankle. Also seen.
He's been hobbled in street clothes the last couple games, so Mikey couldn't get out there. Oh no, we just ran somebody out there.
Who told you to go out?
We have 6 guys out there?
No, they only had 4.
Oh.
Rams had the power play, and Porco just ran out there.
Now, is he allowed to do that?
No.
No? Well, what do you do?
So everybody's getting a good chuckle.
Well, I say yes from the standpoint he was checked into the game.
Was
he? Didn't go back out. Yeah. Remember, Hans called a timeout.
Right.
They had 5 guys
and he
on the
was
floor.
And he just didn't
go out.
He
was the 5th guy, yes.
They're just going to let it go.
Yep.
Here's Kuntz backcourt, 40 seconds left.
I think Dom and Cody are allowed to shoot. Everybody else is going to play keyboard.
Courtney, start the bus for the final time in the regular season for these seniors at home.
Here he goes.
Nope.
Oh, Dom, he loaded the gun.
Not going to do it.
You got to do it.
Rams are under their average at home, averaging over 80.
Cody will.
Cody out to Kunst. Rams going to move their record to 18-3 with their final regular season game coming up tomorrow night at North Allegheny. 7:30 if you want to head out. Bring your wallet.
And don't forget, we'll have that game on YouTube only. Cody Hubert, final touch.
And there it is.
2023 home season for the Golden Rams.
This one belongs to the Rams. They beat the Knoch Knights. Highlands 75 and Knoch 60. Dean, wrap it up for us.
Well, Mike, it's going to be a lot of interesting scores to get tonight, and going to determine where we're going to be seated as we head into the playoffs. And again, how many years in a row for us now? 9?
9 years in a row in the playoffs, a school record. 8 consecutive winning seasons, also a school record.
Congratulations to all the seniors.
You betcha. Let's wrap it up. Thanks to cameraman Dan upstairs and everyone that helped us get us going here tonight. Once again, that final score. Highlands 75 and Knoch 60. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying, let's go get some pizza. So long, everybody.